Hello there, and welcome back to the railway. In today's video I'm going to be showing you this Graham Farish locomotion models class 47. This is an exclusive model and can only be purchased from the locomotion models website. As you can see at the back of the box here, it gives you all the details of the loco, and here he's showing you all the sides of the box. Beautiful packaging. All the normal Graham Farish boxes, of course, have the yellow and black branding on, but this box, with it being an exclusive model, has a really nice blue presentation sleeve. When you remove that, you then see the standard plastic casing the models are from Graham Farish and other manufacturers are held in. Here you can see the instruction manuals and warranty leaflets that are supplied with the locomotive. So I'll just run you quickly through these, showing you on all the sides. This is just then signing up for the Backward Collectors Club leaflet as well. So this leaflet here then shows all the details of where all the accessory parts fit in, as well as giving information about the locomotive, including the motor type, and how you should be running in the locomotive. Eventually I will be fitting some of the detailed parts to the locomotive, but I might put that in the later video. These pictures give you a brilliant level of detail showing you where all these parts go. At that moment there was the camera falling off its stand, so I had to start refilming again. Then again, going back to these pictures here, it shows you one thing I might do as well is fit the snowplough to the front of the locomotive, as I did that with my class 37 and I really liked the effect that it gave me. So again, if you turn over the page in the booklet, it shows you where you need to be lubricating the model, the location of the DCC blanking chip, or if it's factory fitted DCC, then that's where the DCC chip will be. What was also really nice, I'm not sure if you would have noticed that from that quick look at, it shows you where the clips are that hold the body shell onto the locomotive, so you don't have to try and figure out where you need to try and lever the body shell away from the chassis if you need to do some maintenance. That's a really nice touch that they've done. So here you can see the model. I was drawn to this model in particularly by the white rimmed wheels. Now these stand out so much, especially after having recently painted my Dapol Gresley teak coaches with white wheels. I thought that these looked incredible, and that wasn't the only reason I bought this model. I've been after a class 47 for a while, and when I bought this one it was on a special offer. So as you can see here, just removing the film above the loco, you can see the gorgeous livery application. So this model is Prince William. I showed you the end of the box earlier on. The number of the locomotive is number 47498 in EWS Royal Claret. Now, as you can see from just these few pictures here while it was still in the packaging, the level of detail and the finish to this model is spectacular, as always with most Graham Farish models. I think I've only had one or two that have had problems with the finish. But yeah, so a little bit worried at that point because this, you can see there, I think that's the fuel tank underneath, felt a little bit loose, but it's not too much of a worry. So as you can see, there's loads of separately fitted parts on this model. So you've got separately fitted handrails, you've got I believe it's a radio spike on the front of the cab. They are metal buffers on the fronts, which are very nice and shiny, as well as having, as I said before, the separately fitted handrails towards the cab doors, as well as on the front of the model. Now, on the underside here, you can see the detailing to the underframe and the bogies. They haven't kept it nice and simple underneath and not overdone it underneath, so which is nice because you're not seeing the underside of the model. As again on the roof, very nicely detailed and very typical of what you would expect a class 47 to look like. So I'll now just grab the accessories bag to show you what was inside there. There we go, just removed that from the packaging. So in here you can see there's a variety. I think there's some shorter couplings that are supplied, as well as 2 snow ploughs, I presume one for either end. And then you have all the vacuum pipes and other pipes and accessories that come with the model. So here you can see the model on my layout. Again, look, it looks absolutely stunning, especially with the white rimmed wheels and the silver buffers. It stands out so much from all my other models. Such great detail. As well as this, you'll see here, I'll try and get a close-up view as well. The interior detail to the cab is astonishing. Now here I'll show you the running in of the locomotive. This was its first running. This is before I'd done any running in, and you can see already just how smooth, and this, just remember this is on DC, not DCC, this is just ordinary analog control, of how smooth this model runs. As you can see that the crawl that it does is absolutely astonishing, and I'll show you later on the video, but I then run it across several sets of points and it didn't stall once, which is testament to the reliability of this model. At max speed it was not too fast. I would say it was quite accurate to the speed it would go at on the main line, but then because of the way it was geared, it allows it to run at a really nice slow crawl. So here you can see the front lights of the locomotive, and as I run it into the tunnel you'll see the rear lights of the locomotive as well. Just there you can see the 2 red lights, and they're coming out of the tunnel. You can see the more detail of the front lights as well. So yeah, this model is incredibly detailed. The lights are working in all directional lighting, and it runs incredibly smoothly. As you can see, there are over points that some of my other locomotives have trouble with. This is the top speed that the loco goes at, which again isn't too fast. I'd say that's the kind of speed that you don't really want it going any faster than. But because of that, I put the locomotive on top of a point and look at how slowly it was able to crawl, moving along a point. Now that is just incredible, especially in N gauge. You've got to remember that, yeah, 00 gauge, you can get models that do a really good crawl. But that's as well because most 00 gauge models have stay alives in them and other technical features that help them. N gauge quite often doesn't have that. I'm not sure if this model does have a stay alive fitted. I don't think it does. But either way, the slow speed reliability that this model has is incredible. Here you can see it running with my rake of GNER Mark III coaches, and it fits right in with them. It might not have been prototypical, but I like the way it looks. So this is possibly some of the trains that it will be pulling, so it will most likely be the Mark IIIs that it will pull, as well as my Pullman coaches and possibly some freight services. We'll see how it goes. So thank you for watching this review. This is the first review I've done on the channel, so please let me know what I've done well, what I haven't done well, and what you'd like me to change possibly for any further reviews. Again, so any advice that you have. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll now put some music on while the locomotive is running round. Enjoy the rest of the running session, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.